with the hands of God. And that is that. And he trembled and astonished, said, Lord, what wilt thou have me to do? And arise and go into the city, and it shall be told thee what thou must do. I mentioned about it doesn't always come through trials and tribulations, and I thought of Rahab and I thought of Simeon, and then now Joseph went through many trials and tribulations. But what was he shown at the end? Go over to Genesis 50. At the end of that, after Jacob had passed away, the brothers knew that Joseph was going to take it out on them. But Joseph said unto them, Genesis 50 and verse 19, and Joseph said unto them, Fear not, for am I in the place of God? But as for ye, you thought it evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring to pass as it is this day, to save much people alive. And he's pointing to, he's in this particular instance, yes, he did save many people alive in that famine, but yet he is pointing to, if you look at Joseph in the place of Christ, and Joseph is a figure of Christ. Yes, we do go through them trials and tribulations. He walks us through them, and David points that out. But look at the blessing that David was shown. Joseph here says, ye meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. Now look at what David was shown in what he was walked through. After that little boy passed away, the servants looked at him, and he had actually done it in the opposite way that we do it to today. He was mourning. I don't know if it was 7 nights or if it was 1 night. But David was mourning, and he was pleading with God, for who knows the mind of God? That's exactly what he said. But then when the child passed, he got up and he dressed himself, and when he felt like it, he ate, and the servants were completely astonished at his reaction to it. But David was shown this, and this is a blessing that he was shown, and from his lips came the fruit of the Spirit that said, I was shown, he can't come back to me. Now think of the blessing that was given to David in being shown this. He can't come to me, but I have been shown that I can go to him. Think of what a blessing that was laid on David's heart, that he was shown this, for the Lord did not have to show him that, and that comes from those laws. Those laws, that engrafted word is wrote in the fleshly tables of our heart, but yet there are many laws. Now there's one verse that says there are two. The law of the law of charity, it's in Galatians 5, and we may go there. But yet in those laws, he walks us through those laws, not at the same time. He walks you through them at the proper time and at the proper place and in the proper manner and in the proper way. Just in like manner, I was talking to Connie about that vial that's in Revelations, and the vial of prayers is completely full. It is not partially full, nor is it flowing over. And when we need one of those prayers and the Lord brings it, He has already set all those prayers in order as we need them. And then when that time comes, He hands them out to us at the exact time that we need them, and coming from that engrafted word that is made, and that law that He has wrote, and we had absolutely nothing to do with that. And in like manner, David was shown that he can't come to me, but what a blessing it was when he was shown that I can go to him. That's what he was shown at the very end of that. And what a blessing that had to be. It had to be a blessing. Isaiah 27:3. I, the Lord, in that day sing ye unto her. Her being the bride, I think. A vineyard of red wine. And this is a promise from the Lord. Isaiah 27:3. I, the Lord, do keep it. Like I said before in Titus, he says, I cannot lie. I will water it every moment. And that's the blessings that he hands down. Lest any hurt it, I will keep it night and day. And I think that that's such a comfort. And that's what each and every one of them, when he looked at Peter over there in Matthew 16:18, he said, Peter, who do you say that I am? The Lord knew exactly what Peter was going to say. He handed it to him. He said, Peter, so who do you say that I am? He said, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood hath not revealed this unto you, but my Father from heaven. And in like manner, that's how it's handed to each and every one of his little elect that has had that engrafted word, that circumcision not made with hands. He hands blessings to the just and to the unjust. That is true in a natural way, but yet in that spiritual way, that manna that is handed down. And I think that is the blessing, one of the blessings that ye have when you are assembled together. And if you go over in Galatians 5, it talks about that the greatest of all these is charity. That's the law, that's the charity, that's the love that you feel even when we visit another assembly. That's that exact same charity that you feel when you're there. That which is flesh, but that which is spirit is spirit. And he says in Isaiah, if anyone heard it, I will keep it. Night, whether the season be night in our eyes or the season be day, he will keep it.